We had a major problem with D's and F's in PE about 8 years ago. And we were getting about 25 to 30% of the students getting D's or F's. And so we saw that there was a major problem with that. So we came up with a team teaching concept. So it allowed students to have some choices in class and also allow us to build better connections. And since that time, we're down to about 2% who are having D's and F's in our classes. And we're talking roughly about 682 students. The 3 activities this week are the following: World Ball, soccer, our fitness group. So make sure you get an idea of what you want to be doing in those activities, all right? Make sure we're on time. Make sure we're dressing properly. Just keep doing what you're doing. You guys are a fantastic group, so I don't see no issues. Mr. Delgado, what you got?
All right, let's go over proper dress again. What color tops? Louder.
Gray or black.
Gray or black. What color bottoms?
Black.
All right, so let's make sure too, no open-toed shoes, proper footwear. Any questions?
Just a reminder, all your stuff is updated in Aries. Your teacher has the grade printout for those of you that don't have access to Aries still. So you can come over to us and see your weekly grades, especially for the last couple weeks here. All right?
All right. So in a second, don't move yet. World Ball will go up on Mr. Delgado's numbers. Soccer, we'll go
Allowing choice is huge. I'm 42 years old, and to be told, hey, you're gonna go do this, is a little difficult. But if you're allowed a choice to say, hey, you could choose it between this, this, and this, anybody would rather have a choice. Some kids like football, some kids don't. And by giving them options, it allows more involvement, more participation. And we've seen by giving them choices, there's fewer discipline issues, fewer referrals.
How our week breaks down is on Mondays, we use that as our communication day. We'll bring the students in on Monday, it's our short period, and we'll talk about everything from setting up the new activities, going over where the positives were, things that we need to improve on. We'll talk about, grades. It gives an opportunity to communicate with the students and kind of build a relationship with them. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is our activity day. And what we do basically in the activity day is we come together as a whole unit. We do our exercises, we do our calisthenics, we do our cardio together, and then we break into our 3 sports. Go, go, go! To break away!
World ball's pretty popular because it's an up-tempo game, in which it's almost, I like to say it's almost like hot potato. You want to keep the ball, you want to keep it moving. You don't want it to stay in your hand. So you got to, every 3 steps, you got to throw the ball, and you want to advance the ball to score. Kids love it. As far as creating choices of activities, we collaborate every 3 weeks, and we find which sports are popular, which ones the kids like.
If you can get one other person to work with you, then you're going to give them options. And by giving them options, you're going to see a major impact on the positive side.
Down.
4.
Down.
5.
Down.
6.
Down.
7.
Down.
8.
What we try to do is have a traditional sport, a non-traditional sport, and a fitness group. What we have realized that not every kid is competitive. On Friday, we do our cardio day, which is when we bring them all together today, and then we do different cardio relays, mile run, but we do that as a whole unit on Fridays. Go. We give them something that they can take off campus, something that they can take to the park or into their neighborhood and continue their fitness. We want them to have a say in their fitness. When they're away from us, we don't want to stop.
The ultimate goal is to create lifetime habit of just being physically active. Whether it's playing soccer, football, walking, if you're doing something day in and day out for 20 minutes, half an hour, that's your goal for the rest of your life.